Well, hello again and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're getting over the hump today. The weekend is on the horizon. You're almost there, and we're going to be here to provide some positivity and hopefully a few smiles to get you through the rest of this week. Hopefully, it's been a good start to the week, but whatever, even if it hasn't, it's going to be a good finish to the week, right? Right? Absolutely. Good morning, Marianne. Wow, off to Epcot today. Enjoy. A little bit of Festival of the Arts. Love it. We're going to be out there soon ourselves. Very, very excited to experience the Festival of the Arts for ourselves too. So yeah, hopefully it's a phenomenal trip. Weather looks spectacular for you today, Marianne. Man, a little bit in the upper 70s, a little bit of cool in the morning, but not as cold as it's been. A little bit of cool in the evening, but not as cold as it's been. Should be a beautiful day. Enjoy, Marianne. Have a great time. And no matter where you are in the country, no matter what you're doing today, I'm going to work today. Probably you are as well. Whatever you got going on, it's going to be a beautiful day. And we're going to be here to help celebrate that most every day of the week, whenever we can be, for sure. So what are we talking about on this day? It is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. Well, I need to start with this because, we don't talk about him enough. You hear about Scott plenty, but we do not talk about our other son, Nick, who lives out in California very often. Well, or at least not enough. Today is his birthday. Yes, my son, Nick, he's my son. I'm Michelle's stepson, just like Scott is Michelle's son, my stepson. He lives still out in California. And it is his birthday today. You can see these are from a while ago. I mean, look at me. You can see me. I'm probably about 50 pounds heavier there. And him, he's quite a bit younger there. But yeah, this is more him now. This is from last spring when he recently got engaged with his now fiance, Brianna, which we're so proud of both of them. And it's amazing. So yeah, very, very happy birthday to him. Amazing. He's 30. Yeah. How do you think that makes me feel? Yeah, he's 30 today. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to him. Yeah, well, I'll be reaching out to him today. He's a great kid. I say kid. He's 30. I called him a kid, right? Yeah, he's 30. Hey, Laquan, good morning. Good to see you. I'm doing well. Thank you. Oh, that's very nice, Marianne. Thank you. So yeah, very, very happy birthday to him. Amazing. Love my son so much. Love Nick. Yeah. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, Disney Cruise Lines Summer 2027 itineraries came out yesterday. We were looking at these we were waiting for these and looking at them very closely because we actually have a cruise booked for winter of 2027, actually February of 2027, that because of some other things that are coming up, we may be pivoting from and moving to something that in the summer. So we were looking at these very closely. And so we were excited to see what was coming out. And yeah, lots of great stuff as far as what's happening. Interesting, the Disney Wish is going to be making its first appearance over in Europe. It's going to be the first time it's been heading over to Europe since, of course, it sailed away once it was built a few years back. So it's going to be doing a transatlantic. It's going to be sailing several cruises in Europe. So that's exciting. As you see here, the Magic and the Wonder, they're going to be sailing through Alaska as they have been for several years. We want to do a Disney cruise to Alaska sometime. We've done Alaskan cruises. We love them. One of our favorite, if you ask me, it's still my favorite itinerary. I love everywhere we cruise, everywhere we've cruised. Alaska is like my place. I love it so much. But yeah, they'll be back. So you'll have opportunities to sail aboard those classic ships in Alaska if you so choose. Meanwhile, a lot of the other Disney ships are going to be doing the Bahamas and the Caribbean. The Dream will be, and the Fantasy will both be doing Bahamas sailings. The Treasure will continue 7-night Eastern and Western Caribbean sailings. The Destiny will be doing 3, 4, 5-night Bahamas and Caribbean sailings, as well as there are a couple 7-night sailings, some that we're actually looking at. We're actually looking at we're looking at longer cruises. We're looking at the Treasure and possibly the Destiny. The Destiny has a couple cruises that will stop off at both Disney's private locations, both Castaway Cay and Lighthouse Point. yeah, really interested in possibly doing those. Meanwhile, the Adventure will be doing its 3 and 4 night sailings in the Southeast Asia out of Singapore. And yes, some of the theme cruises. This isn't the summer, but it will be more the winter. And yes, some of the themed cruises are coming back. The Marvel Day at Sea will be on the Magic when it's sailing out of Galveston, and the Fantasy will have the Pixar Day at Sea, which may be something we think about as well, because we haven't done a Pixar Day at Sea. We've done a Marvel Day at Sea and loved it. Maybe a Pixar Day at Sea. But anyways, those will be sailing as well. The Fantasy is sailing out of Port Canaveral, closer to home for us as opposed to Galveston. But yeah, exciting stuff coming for sure. Now, if you're looking to book, here are your dates, depending on what your status is with Disney Cruise Line. Pearl members, your first date to book is Monday, February 16th. Platinum, that's where we stand right now. Very close to Michelle becoming Pearl, but right now we're Platinum, and we'll be looking to book possibly on Tuesday, February 17th. Gold members, Wednesday, February 18th. Silver, that means you've just cruised at least once on Disney Cruise Line. That'll be Thursday, February 19th, as well as for any Disney Vacation Club members or Adventure Insiders. And then it'll be open to the general public on Monday, February 23rd. You will want to book at your earliest time. That is where you get the best cabin selection and most likely the best price. Don't worry if the price does happen to go down. Sometimes that happens, not as much with Disney Cruise Line, but sometimes that does. Remember, you just need to put a deposit down, and anytime up to your final payment date. If the price goes down, you can reserve it at that price. Just keep an eye on it, or have your certified Disney vacation planner keep an eye on it. Hey, Laquan, thank you so much. That's very nice of you to say. Yep, very happy birthday to my son, Nick, for sure. We've been on a Disney cruise with him again. Maybe it's time to do another one with him sometime soon. Anyway, yeah, Disney cruise. Love it. I love Disney cruise so much. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is the International Day of Women and Girls in Science, and that's something to celebrate for sure. Because I think, hopefully it's becoming more prevalent where women and girls are taking and doing jobs and helping in science. It's been kind of one of those things where, unfortunately, there's been kind of this door or whatever keeping them out of doing that. We need more women and girls in science for sure. We need more women and girls to have interest in science. And this is a day to celebrate any of those that are doing it and celebrate those that are thinking about doing it and promoting that and helping them. We need more women and girls studying science for sure. So today's a day to celebrate that 100%. I am completely behind that. Completely. Just can't tell. I can't say enough how much I'm for that. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, this is a great day because it is National Make a Friend Day. I love making friends. I love that you are all our friends. We love making friends. It's a wonderful day to just say hi to somebody, smile at somebody, reach out to somebody, and, see about making friends. We all need more friends in our lives. Friends are amazing in so many different ways. Today's a day to maybe make a new friend. Yeah, absolutely. If there's been someone that you in your office or that you pass by regularly on the street, or, this is the first time you've ever met them. Again, say hi, smile, make a friend today. I think that's a beautiful sentiment for sure. What else is today? Well, maybe you can make a friend and take them out for a coffee date, maybe for a latte. Today is National Latte Day, and I do like a good latte. Usually it's espresso, a little bit of milk, a little bit of foam, yummy, delicious. I love a good latte. Perfect for this morning, right? But any time of the day, love a good latte. Today's a day to get out to your favorite coffee shop, or if you can do it at home. Some of you have these great coffee machines. You can make them at home. Today's a day to enjoy a latte completely. One of the things you need for latte, as I mentioned, is milk. Well, if you happen to spill that milk, that's okay today, because it's Don't Cry Over Spilt Milk today. Yes. Marianne, you're going to get a latte at Epcot. Love that. Love that. That's a good place, especially in the chilly mornings. Nice latte. get your day started. Very nice. But today's, like I said, this don't cry over spilled milk today. And yeah, you don't want to cry over spilled milk. We all spill things at times, including milk from time to time. But what this is, yes, of course, literally don't cry over your milk being spilled. But what this is really is, hey, sometimes let the small things go. Don't let the small things bother you so much. And also, don't let those things that have bothered you in the past keep bringing you down. Find a way to let it go. Hashtag real men love frozen. And move forward in your life. It's so important. So, it's just one of those things. Sometimes we just need to let those things that have been bothering us for days, weeks, months, even years, decades, sometimes just find a way to get past them, because it just keeping them in your life doesn't make things any better going forward. So yeah, that's why we're celebrating that on this day. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, maybe when you're getting your latte at a coffee shop, there'll be somebody there playing guitar. Sometimes coffee shops have guitar players. Well, today is National Guitar Day. If you love playing guitar, have you ever thought about playing guitar? If you know someone who plays guitar, or if you just love guitar music, today's your day. It is National Guitar Day. So yes, absolutely enjoy. I love a good guitar. I can't play it. I tried. Probably not hard enough. I probably didn't try hard enough to learn guitar. Michelle can play guitar. Yeah, Michelle actually has an acoustic guitar. She can play guitar. She hasn't played it as much recently, but she can. I cannot. But yeah, celebrate anybody's with a guitar, or again, like I said, just listen to some guitar music on this day. And then maybe you can sit back and enjoy a peppermint patty on this day. It is National Peppermint Patty Day, that chocolate minty combination that is so good, so refreshing, yummy, delicious, wonderful. Could go with a latte, sure, why not? Absolutely. Today's the day if you like that. Some people don't like mint and chocolate combinations. I do. And so that's something to enjoy on this peppermint patty, National Peppermint Patty Day. Or I guess you could watch Peppermint Patty on the Peanuts. I don't know. Sure, whatever. Hey, if it's your birthday today, a very happy birthday to you, along with my son, Nick. Here are some of the other amazing people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with the great Leslie Nielsen. Would have been 100 today, born on this day in 1926. Unfortunately, we lost him back in 2010, but what a career for Leslie Nielsen. 60-year acting career, started doing very dramatic roles in movies like Forbidden Planet and The Poseidon Adventure, and then went on, of course, as we really know him, to do amazing comedic roles. As a matter of fact, he was tabbed by Roger Ebert, the great critic Roger Ebert, as the Olivier of spoofs. Yeah, of course, Airplane, phenomenal on that, but then, like the Police Squad and Naked Gun movies, Frank Drebin, phenomenal. Love me some Leslie Nielsen. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday. I don't know if you recognize the person on the bottom left there, but that is Tina Louise, Ginger. Yeah, from Gilligan's Island. Ginger from Gilligan's Island turns 92 today, born on this day in 1934. Of course, she was been in many other things, including she actually won a Golden Globe for her role in a movie called God's Little Acre. She's been in the Stepford Wives. She had a recurring role in Dallas, but everybody will always know her as Ginger from Gilligan's Island. And so were you a Ginger or a Marianne? Although I love redheads, as you can tell from me loving Michelle, I was always a Marianne, but nothing wrong with Ginger for sure. And totally understand you enjoying her. That was always the question, right? Ginger or Marianne? All good either way. Anyway, happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to another that we lost not that long ago, Burt Reynolds. He would have been 90 today, born this day in 1936. We lost him back in 2018. So many great roles in movies, including Deliverance, The Longest Yard, of course, Smokey and the Bandit, right? Yep. He actually did win in, he came back after a lull in his career, did the TV series Evening Shade, which he actually won a Golden Globe and an Emmy Award for. And of course, he was also Academy Award and Golden Globe nominated for his role in the movie Boogie Nights. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to one of my favorites. Talk about, it's National Guitar Day. One of the great guitarists, musicians, singer, songwriter, Sheryl Crow turned 64 today, born on this day in 1962. She's sold over 50 million records during her career. She's won 9 Grammy Awards. She's a rock and roll Hall of Famer. She actually started more as a backing vocalist. As a matter of fact, she was a backing vocalist on Michael Jackson's Bad Tour in the late 80s. She's also done backing vocals with Stevie Wonder, Belinda Carlisle, Jimmy Buffett, among others. And then in the mid-90s and into the early 2000s, she started releasing amazing, phenomenal albums with so many great songs like, If It Makes You Happy, sorry, I'm blanking on my songs here. Steve McQueen, from Cars, she sang Real Gone, the beginning of Cars. She's in that. Every Day is a Winding Road. So many, just All I Want to Do. So many phenomenal songs. I love me some Sheryl Crow. I have so much Sheryl Crow music. I love listening to Sheryl Crow. Happy birthday to her. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to, yes, Marianne, that's a good one. Soak Up the Sun is a really, really good one. Thank you for reminding me of that one. The list goes on and on. It really does. It really does. Very much love Sheryl Crow. Anyway, happy birthday to Jennifer Aniston as well. She turns 57 today, born on this day in 1969. Been in many, many movies, of course, Marley and Me, Bruce Almighty, Horrible Bosses, The Millers, so many other great, funny and some serious movies. More recently, she's been in The Morning Show, but we will always know her as well as Rachel Green from Friends, right? Yeah, which she's won an Emmy Award for playing that role. That will always be probably how we know her best, but she's done phenomenal things across the board. And is a great businesswoman as well. So yeah, happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday as well, celebrate with all of them. Celebrate with my son, Nick. Have a great birthday. Happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time. Yes, our new episode is out from Sunday. I guess it's not so new anymore, but maybe you've been busy with the Super Bowl, other things. It is there available for you to download, listen to, where we talk about the first part of our West Coast adventure. We talked all about Disneyland Race Weekend, Run Disney Race Weekend, and our visit to San Diego. The video version is also available if you like watching us or seeing some of our pictures that we post along with it. That is available for you on YouTube and on Spotify. Also, one note for this week's show, we may be pivoting off of our topic for this week because we may have something coming up that is very, very special. This is going to be our 400th episode, official episode. So we may have something very, very special coming up. So still, I don't want to give it away yet because it's really cool. But we may be pivoting and we may have more information for you tomorrow, definitely on Friday if we're going to change that. So just wanted to let you know. And then we will continue our look back at our West Coast trip the week after that. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned, as they like to say. All right, going to get out of here. Everybody have an amazing day. You got this. You're going to get over the hump today. We're onward to the weekend. It's almost here. It's almost here. And as I like to say every day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m.-ish to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.